Hello everyone and welcome to a special episode, and this time I'm gonna reveal the base I used against onehive in that big war. I made this base especially for it, and I know you've seen it on the internet already. I know that people showed it already, but if you don't know the concepts, you will have hard time making your own base. And on this one I was thinking a lot about new concepts for defending in Town Hall 9, and I tested those concepts against onehive and it seems to be working just fine. So I'm gonna reveal my base, show you the concepts. As you can see, I wrote on the sides all the things that I want to talk about, and this way you won't need to just copy that base. If you want, you can copy it, but I'm already telling you there is no such thing as anti 3-star base. Any Town Hall 9 can be 3-starred with the right attack, with a good attack, with high level heroes. So I can't promise you that this base is going to defend any attack, but those concepts should make your bases better. It's gonna improve your bases. It's gonna be very hard 3-starring your bases, and hopefully it's going to help you. It's gonna change a bit about your thinking when defending bases. I know I made videos before that, but the concepts that I'm going to show you on this one is gonna be new ones, and hopefully it's gonna help you. Let me know in the comments if you are going to use that base, if you used it, if you got attacked, which type of attack, and tell me everything if you use the base. So one more thing, I'm getting close to 20k subscribers, and I wanted to ask you what you want me to do for the 20k celebration. I know that some are gonna jump with a face reveal. If you remember right, I made a dog reveal on 10k subs. You can go back and watch that video. So give me ideas about what you do for the 20k. I believe I'll get there in few days. And that's it. That's about it. So let's start. I wrote on the site all the things that I want to talk about. So hopefully I'm not gonna forget anything. And if I will, I'm gonna put it in the description under the video. So make sure that you read the description just in case I forgot telling you anything inside the video. So let's start with the queen. You want to protect your queen. It's one of the most important things. By the way, if you hear barking, that's my dog as usual. So you want to protect the queen as much as possible. You gotta know though that a good enemy, a good attack is gonna take out the queen anyway. So what you want to do is make your enemy use as much resources as possible. If he's using 2 golems and not 1, that's much better for you. If he's gonna use a jump spell, it's much better. If he's gonna use a lightning spell, it's much better. And for those resources that your enemy is gonna use against you, you wanna give back only a bit. So notice the queen location. She's behind 2 layers of walls, but you are in full control of the location of the kill squad. For those who don't know, a kill squad is usually the golems, the wizards funneling the way, the heroes, wall breakers, jump spell, lightning spell for the clan castle. That's basically the kill squad. And the whole idea of the kill squad is killing the enemy queen and making as much damage as possible to your base, taking out as many air defenses as possible for any lava attack, and detonating as many bombs as possible on the way, getting rid of skeleton traps, stuff like that. Anything that can help a hog attack. This base, by the way, was tested against hogs and against lava attacks. It survived. It was the last one in the war against onehive. It was number 25 out of 25, and they couldn't 3-star it on the first 3 attacks and only 3-star it on the 4th one. So we're gonna see those 3 attacks, and then we're gonna see the 3-star, and then we're gonna see 2 more attacks. If I'm not too tired, maybe I'm not gonna show that from the war after onehive. Though that clan was less talented of course, but that's what I have for this base defense. So queen, you're in full control of the clan cast, of the skill squad location, and notice that if the guy is gonna go from here and from here, it will be totally impossible reaching the kill squad. He's gonna have to go through like 4 layers of walls, and there's no chance in the world that he's gonna take out the queen, especially with those defenses. I don't know if you have lower defenses and you're getting attacked by someone with high level heroes. I don't know, maybe you can go from the top. So I don't promise anything about this base. Let me know in the comments if you got attacked. So if he's gonna come from those directions, and even from this direction, you're gonna notice in one of the attack that the king is gonna go and he's gonna shield for your queen, and he's not gonna be able to take out the queen. And when you're in full control, it really helps you. Let me delete all of that. So when you're in full control, it really helps you, and when you're forcing the kill squad going from one side or from two sides, it really gives you a huge advantage. So on this one, the best way for the kill squad is probably going from here, or maybe from this direction. And notice that I put the queen away from the wall, about 2 tiles from the wall, and the reason for it is because I don't want it to jump out to that section and be an easy target. And if she will jump, she will stand very close to the wall, so she will be far enough from the kill squad, and it's gonna take time taking her out. So make sure your queen is close enough to the core, but not exactly in the core, because you don't want to open all possible locations for the kill squad. You want to defend a specific location, and this is the way to do it. So I put all 4 Teslas protecting the queen, and the whole idea is doing a lot of damage to the kill squad. Even if they take out the queen, they're probably not going to do much damage above that. Maybe they're gonna take out this section and this waist tower, but not more than that. And most good attacks are working on making a lot of damage to your kill squad, even taking out of half of your base with the kill squad. So you want to prevent that, and that's why I'm putting all 4 Teslas. I tried putting them in different sections, because if you're gonna put all Teslas over here, they're gonna be very easy target. The golem is gonna tank, and your heroes are gonna take out the Teslas. So you wanna make your enemy work really hard on taking out those Teslas. Teslas are very important in doing damage to balloons, to hogs, to the kill squad. In my opinion, they're one of the most important buildings in a base. So that's about the Teslas. Let's talk about, that's pretty much about the queen, I think. Let's talk about the kill squad. So as I said, you want to force a jump spell, and notice that on this one, only wall breakers are not gonna be enough. Even if he breaks this wall, he's gonna have to use the jump spell over here, because you can never be sure if the queen is gonna jump out, and people are not going to take risks on that, and they're gonna use the jump spell. Of course, you're gonna put your clan castle in a location which is not easily lureable. I think that the area of the clan castle is something like that. I don't know, I'm just putting something approximately what's the area about the area. So make sure it's not easy, make sure you can't lure it easily with balloons or hogs or stuff like that. So that's about the clan castle. Against onehive, I put a dragon in the clan castle, and it helps at least on the first attack, because on the first attack the attacker doesn't know what's in the clan castle. He's gonna use a lightning spell, and this lightning spell is going to be totally useless. But I do want you to try different clan castle troops, let's say a witch, 3 wizards and archers, or 2 or 3 balloons. Try different clan castle troops and let me know how that works. I'm gonna try that as well, but unfortunately the clans we're meeting when not doing those arranged wars are not really capable of trying to 3-star even my base. So that's a bit hard testing it, so hopefully you guys can test it as well and you're gonna get attacked by good attacks. So that's about the kill squad. One more thing about the kill squad, if your kill squad is gonna have to use only one golem and they're gonna take out the queen with the golem and the king, your base didn't do the job. You want your enemy to use as many resources as possible, and you will notice that on this one, a one golem and heroes, even high level heroes like level 20 heroes, are not gonna be enough. Even though my defenses are not even maxed, I think that with max defenses this base is gonna be much harder to beat, and I think it would stop the 3-star that was used on me if the defenses were maxed, but mine are not maxed, and that's what I have right now. So if he's gonna use one golem, your base didn't do the job. He's gonna get one air defense with one golem, and then he can take 4 lava hounds and use them on the rest. So you want the queen deep enough with enough defenses next to her, especially those Teslas, and this will make the kill squad with one golem fail on the queen, and you're going to see that. So let's talk about what the kill squad is going to get. You want to prevent the kill squad from getting, first of all, air defenses if he's gonna attack you by an air attack, and second of all, you want to prevent any spring traps, any giant bombs. I actually think that maybe you can move those skeleton traps somewhere else, maybe over here, and it's gonna be better against hog attack. I'm not sure, I didn't test it. That's definitely something that needs to be tested, and I'm not sure how those skeleton traps affecting the kill squad, so maybe it's gonna be better using them against the hogs. So that's something for you to check. Let's talk about air defenses. Notice that the kill squad is only going to get one air defense down. This air defense is totally protected. This one and this one are far away from that area, so 3 air defenses are gonna stay alive no matter from which direction he's going to attack, even if he's going to attack from somewhere here. So first of all, I doubt that he's gonna be able to take out the queen, but even then, most likely that if he gets his queen to this area, he's not gonna be able to take this air defense. So air defenses should cover most of the base, if not all of it. I think that on this one they're covering the whole base. And don't go with those anti-air bases where you put 3 air defenses or 4 air defenses on this one. Those bases are super easy to beat. All you have to do is use a logo wipe attack from the air defense direction. You don't even need, or logo wee wee, even better, you don't even need a kill squad to kill the queen. You're gonna wipe all of those air defenses and then use backhand balloons. But on this one, this air defense and this air defense are protecting that area, and it's not gonna be possible logo wiping this base. So that's about the air defenses. So you want to put only one air defense for 2 golems in the kill squad, and the rest should be protected and covering the whole base. But make sure you don't put them on the edges. You don't want to put them too easy for the balloons. So let's talk about the whiz towers. Whiz towers should be out of range of the air defenses, at least most of them. I know that some here are inside the range. If you can put 2 of them outside the range, it's gonna be pretty good. But on the other hand, don't put all the whiz towers on the edge. I have 2 of them on the edges, and if it's somehow possible, don't put all of them in the edge of the base, but you can use them pretty well to kill wall breakers. So notice that this whiz tower over here, it's not in the edge. If troops are coming from here, they're either going to go for this air defense or for this cannon first, and they're gonna have to break the wall. The 2 possible locations to break the wall, if they're gonna send wall breakers from here, are those ones. So this whiz tower is gonna shoot down those wall breakers, and you're gonna see in one of the attacks that the attack failed breaking the wall because of that whiz tower. So make sure you use the whiz tower if possible, as a second layer defense behind something, like behind this cannon, to shoot down wall breakers. It can really mess up an attack, and I think it's better than putting the whiz towers in the core. Next thing is X-bows. I put them pretty close to each other in different sections away from the kill squad. There is no way the kill squad is going to get them, and you want your X-bows centralized. They're gonna protect your queen from the kill squad, and most important, they're gonna protect against lava pops. They're gonna protect against balloons, and those are the defenses that you really want to centralize in your base. So make sure you put them close enough to each other, close enough to the queen, close enough to the clan castle, and make sure they're in different sections so it's not going to be too easy taking them both out. So about the Teslas, I've spoken about them. About the bombs, make sure that you don't put the bombs in the way of the kill squad. Notice that there are no bombs on the way over here, and basically it forces the hogs on getting on those bumps. So you gotta make sure that you're making at least one working double giant bump. So I changed that concept from using two pairs of double giant bumps, two pairs of giant bumps, or double giant bumps. You can call it whatever. So I changed the concept to use only one pair. First of all, because it's pretty hard making two of them working, and working bombs means that you put your defenses in a way that will make the hogs go to those bombs. And you will notice on the hog attacks on me that those bombs always blew up the hogs. So notice that if hogs are coming from here, they're gonna go to the arch tower, air defense, cannon, mortar, and into the bombs. If they're coming from here, they're gonna go to the whiz tower, mortar, air defense. I don't know, they're gonna split here, and they're gonna go eventually to the bombs. Next, if they're gonna go from here, they're gonna go to the mortar, air defense. They're gonna split here, here. I don't know. Eventually, they're going again for the bombs, and same goes from pretty much every direction on this base. Those hogs are gonna go for the bombs, and you're gonna blow up a lot of hogs with this one. And why not putting another pair of giant bombs? Is because I want the user, the attacker, I want to force him to use heal spells. And usually, if he's using one jump spell for the kill squad, and if he's using a lightning spell for the kill squad, that means he's left with only two heal spells. If he's not using a lightning spell, for example, if you're attacking against a dragon, and that's how I was 3-starred, the guy didn't bring a lightning spell, so he had 3 heal spells, and it's a bit easier when you have one more heal spell. So that's why you should consider putting a witch. Make sure you put a witch and maybe a balloon or 2 balloons or wizards, stuff like that. So it's gonna force the attacker to bring a lightning spell, or he's gonna really mess up with the witch. Even try putting 2 witches in the clan castle. You should really try that, and let me know in the comments if that works. So if you force him to use a lightning spell on every attack, even when he knows what's in the clan castle, he is only left with 2 heal spells, and he will have to use a 1 heal spell over here, and 1 heal spell over here, and 1 heal spell over here. So he doesn't have enough heal spells, and his hogs are gonna get damaged, and this way you will be able to defend against the 3 stars. So one bomb is doing a lot of damage to hogs. It doesn't kill them like double giant bombs, but it does enough damage that forces the attacker to use a heal. So I'm spreading the bombs away from each other to force using heal spells, and that's basically a new concept. I know that many are using double giant bombs. I even recommended that myself, but I was thinking a lot about it, and I think it's better than double giant bombs. So that's about the big bombs. Let's talk about the small bombs. I'm using them to prevent wall breakers from breaking through the wall. There are few possible locations where someone would want to use wall breakers, and those are most likely the ones, and this is where I'm putting my small bombs. I don't know where the rest, but put them in places where most likely the enemy is gonna use wall breakers. And what I do recommend is, because they're pretty slow on detonating and the wall breakers might break the wall before it, put it one tile away from the wall, not like I've done on this one. And this is something I've learned from, I think it was from the onehive bases against us. So put the bomb one tile away from the wall, and this way when the wall breaker is gonna go, it's gonna detonate it and it's gonna do enough damage to kill it. So make sure that you also upgrade them, and upgrade any possible traps, air traps, everything. So about the clan castle, I was talking about the air traps. So let's talk about the air traps and the air sweeper together. So as I said, you want full control on the attack. So what I did is put the air sweeper in this direction to defend only one air defense. So what that forces, if the attacker goes from here and take down this air defense, it forces the attacker using lava hounds on this air defense first, and then on this air defense second, and then the attacker is gonna go from this direction. So when you force this kind of attack, and there's no other way someone with lava hounds is gonna attack, he can't just attack this one and then travel all the way to this air defense. His balloons are gonna die for sure, and that's not gonna be enough to get the 3-star. So once you force that, you know where to put the air-seeking mines. So I recommend putting 2 air-seeking mines on the last 2 air defenses. Why? Because the first air defense is gonna be easy anyway. Lava hounds are gonna protect it. Even if you put 2 air-seeking mines, it's not gonna kill the lava. It will only damage it, and what you wanna do is kill those injured lavas running to this base, to this air defense, and then to this air defense. So once they reach the last air defense, there are gonna be few seconds, maybe even more than that, where the balloons are gonna be totally exposed, and this way you're gonna be able to take them out. So put the air-seeking mines on the last 2 air defense in the route, and not on the first one, and you're controlling on that with the air sweeper. Now let's talk about another new concept, and that's the spring traps. What I was thinking is that you don't really know if you're going to get attacked by go hog attack or surgical go hog attack, and I was thinking that the best way to protect against that is put all spring traps pretty much in the same area. I didn't do it well enough. I was thinking about it pretty much after I finished building the base. So it worked on one attack and didn't work on the surgical go hog attack because I didn't defend well enough. So what you want to do is put at least 1 spring traps, maybe 2 spring traps if you have another defense here outside the base, and then put many spring traps in pretty much every direction possible. If it was possible here, I would put it here as well, and over here as well. Totally cover at least 2 defenses from all sides with spring traps, and make sure that if it's possible, do that on your strongest compartment, and also make sure it's not on the way of the kill squad. That you gotta make sure that, otherwise those are gonna be useless, totally useless. So that's not on the way of the kill squad, and make sure that you put them around all of the defenses. And the whole idea is that you want to mess up one compartment of a hog attack or a surgical hog attack, and once once one compartment is not going down, he's gonna have to use more hogs to take out the base. You gotta make sure that the spring traps are working well enough and they're exactly in the right location. I didn't do it well enough because I already finished the base, but I think that the idea is very good, and I think it should stop surgical hog attack because he's gonna use like he's gonna lose like 5-6 hogs, maybe more, probably more, only in that compartment, and the defenses there should stay alive and in this way shoot all the other hogs. So I think that that's about it. Those are the explanations, and let's see the attacks on my base. So there we go. That's the first attack on my base with level 16. I think it's 16 if I see right. And level 18 queen. He's starting with the kill squad. He only took one golem. He thought that one golem is going to be enough. Wall breakers are going in. They do break the wall, but you will notice that the golem is gonna go down very quick before the heroes are reaching the queen. And notice that the queen doesn't jump yet. He's using the jump spell, and now she jumps and standing right next to the wall. Those skeleton traps are going into the kill squad. Dragon is out, and once the queen survives, the attack doesn't stand any chance of getting the 3-star. So he lost the golem, lost the king, and didn't even touch the queen, and now the Teslas are gonna do their job and kill the queen very easily. So he's sending the lavas exactly where I wanted him to send it, and that's gonna be totally useless against a live queen. So this attack is gonna fail. Too bad I didn't make it faster before. I just recorded this video before that. Yeah, now I'm making that faster, and you can see that only few lava pops are still up, and he's only getting the 1-star, and even that was barely done. That's the second attack with level 22 king and queen. This one decided going with 2 golems, and that's the best choice for this one. He's gonna use a lava attack, but he's only going to get 1 air defense for 2 golems, and that's definitely something that you want to happen. So skeleton traps are going for those golems. Dragon is in. Queen is far enough. He's using the lightning spell. No idea why he took a lightning spell against the dragon after he knew there's a dragon in the clan castle. That's the second attack, and you will notice that those Teslas are doing massive damage to the heroes, to those golems, and those are definitely one of the most important defenses. Just as I told you, you're gonna see how 2 Teslas are getting a queen within few seconds. They're doing massive damage to troops. He's starting the lava attack exactly where I wanted him to do it, and you will notice how that lava hound dies very quick. The air defenses are close enough to each other, and they do cover for each other, and that's definitely something that you want to do. And because he took 2 golems, he doesn't have enough lavas to get rid of 3 air defenses, and this lava is going down very fast. And notice how much time those balloons are exposed with that air sweeper sweeping them back. So that was the second attack on the base, and it's only a 2-star. So now we're gonna see. I was losing connection on this one, so now we're going to see the third attack, and the third attack was a hog attack, and then we're gonna see the 3-star on the base. I think I'll skip on those 2 attacks from the war after. It's not even close to getting anything. Those were bad attacks, and you can't say that those attacks are bad. I don't think that they were bad. That's something I would definitely do when I'm attacking and they still fail. So he's luring the clan castle, but it wasn't enough. So notice that it's pretty tough luring the clan castle. He had to use few hogs for that, and it also wasted like almost 30 seconds. So he's trying to come from the left, and you're gonna notice how that Whist Tower shoots down the wall breakers, and then he's stuck behind the wall. Eventually he gets through the wall, of course, but you will see how the king is tanking for the queen and makes this attack fail. So make sure that you put your king, not on the way of the kill squad. That's something I forgot to tell you. Make sure that you don't put your king totally together with the queen. Put it away from the kill squad. You want it to defend against hogs, and a king is not gonna stop a kill squad. It will just take them few more seconds to kill that king, and that's a huge disadvantage. So definitely don't sacrifice both your king and the queen for the kill squad. Make sure that your king survive, and that's really important, like on this one. So notice how many hogs he's losing to those spring traps, and X-bows are centered, they're still alive. He's forced to use those heal spells. The double giant bombs worked, and those Teslas are gonna get rid of the hogs. Notice that 4 Teslas, I think that maybe even 3, are able to kill a hog even if it's under a heal spell, and that's one of the important things, putting those Teslas together. I'm probably saying that 50 times already, so let's make it faster and see. It's not a 3-star, I think it was 1 star only, and then we can see the 3-star attack. So this is the 3-star attack, and I think that maybe with a different clan castle, maybe with witches or balloons, something that will force the attacker using a lightning spell, and of course maybe stronger defenses, level 3 X bows and upgraded arch towers would definitely help as well. So first of all, he's luring the clan castle. Dragon is coming out, and the smart thing that he's doing over here is dealing with that dragon with the queen only, using the 212 from the clan castle. So 212 plus the queen while this dragon is occupied. This is basically why dragon is not so good against hog attacks, because you can easily occupy it with those skeletons in the 212, and the queen is gonna take it out very easily. So she's taking it out on the left, and he's coming from the right with 2 golems and the king. Those heroes are gonna be enough with 2 golems to get my queen, and that's definitely something I should think about. I think that if the defenses were maxed, it would defend, and probably the spring traps as well. You will notice that the spring traps didn't work well enough, and also he didn't use the heal spell on the right side. The hogs barely survived, so it was a bit risky, but he did get the 3-star. And as I said, there is no such thing anti 3-star. A good attacker will always 3-star a base. So yeah, that's the 3-star. You can post in the comments suggestions how you would defend against this kind of attack. What would you change? And I will try answering. Maybe I'll get new ideas as well. So let's make it faster. I hope you like it. Sorry for the very long video. I hope it was something that's worth for you. I hope it's gonna help you change your base and make it defend better against those kinds of attacks. And that's it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like, subscribe, comment, say hi to my dog who is barking all the time. And let me know what you want me to do for the 20k subscribers celebration. Maybe questions and answers. I don't know. Let me know in the comments and I will definitely read them all and consider each one of them. And that's it. Spread this video, spread the word, and hopefully it's gonna help your clanmates as well building a better base. And that's it. We'll see each other in the next video. My throat hurts already, so bye bye.